This podcast is part of the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Podcast Network. Go to michigansportsandentertainment.com for more great podcasts.
Busey Bake Oven.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
The One-Liner Diner.
All that and more.
Cody, put the cookies in the oven.
Time to ginger snap into action. We do not endorse baking.
God damn it.
Maybe medicinal purposes, but not the easy bake oven style.
Get easily baked. Smoke them if you got them.
Easy bake oven.
The bunch of witches.
Bitches and burn.
God damn it. Welcome to episode 68 of the Super
Welcome to
Media
the
Program.
six.
Welcome to 68. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okame.
We are here with Cult Cinema Showdown 21.
Or just 21.
Yeah, which is really stupid. It's the 420 edition, but it's the 21st Cult Cinema Showdown.
Yeah, wrap around on that numbers, yeah.
Yeah,
all that shit. And
All
more.
of it. All of it. God damn it.
Cult of it.
There's a reason this is a 420 edition, because today we are putting the two films, Evil Bong and the Gingerdead Man, against each other in a battle of baked goods and bongs.
So let's get baked.
Exactly. I just want to throw this out there. Heavily fucking inspired by Beth and DJ from the Untrained Eye. I listened to one of their episodes a while back, and they were talking about our Thanksgiving and Poultrygeist episode.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about, I don't know how it got onto the topic, but they started talking about like Evil Bong and Gingerdead Man. I was like, we have to do this.
Why haven't we by now? Until today.
That's why. Because I was like, Evil Bong, this has to be on 420 because it's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for that, you two.
Always a pleasure, you two.
Please go listen to them if you haven't already.
Do it now.
Do it. So,
Where you don't have to be baked to listen to the podcast like you do us.
no shit. I mean, you could probably still enjoy us.
They're that good.
Dude, I've been waiting to tell you this like until we started recording. So on the way over here, for those of you listening out there, Cody and I live normally about 15, 20 minutes away from each other.
Give or take.
Yeah. So there is construction happening on the main interstate that connects our cities together. So it is a clusterfuck of magnitude, like just giant magnitude. So we're sitting there waiting to merge into traffic because it's down to one lane across a fucking bridge. And there is a vehicle right in front of us, and it is just blowing the green goods our way because the wind is catching it. And I was like, somebody's fucking smoking. How goddamn appropriate. I'm catching a fucking secondhand contact high on the way to record an episode for our 420 episode.
Mobile hotbox.
It fucking, dude, yeah.
They need to make a business like that. You know, just have a personal van drive up to your house and just have a personal hotbox right there.
The Green Machine.
Yep.
Just saying.
The Mr. Green Machine.
Mr. Green, right behind you.
Yep.
Where?
Dude.
Dude, yeah.
Bruh.
Monkey. That fucking dude.
Chunky monkey.
No, dude. Look, I'm just going to get right into it, y'all. Both of these movies are from the Full Moon Pictures production company. Both movies were directed and headed up by Charles Band. And Charles Band has it. Look, remember our episode Robot Jocks, Robot Wars? He did both. He produced both of those. There's just like a magnitude of shit. Demonic Toys, Puppet Master, a bunch of shit.
And now these two.
Which, oddly enough, there's eventually a crossover between these two into one film. Gingerdead Man came out before Evil Bong, so there's going to be a little reference when we get into Evil Bong, which is right fucking now.
Yeah.
So, long story short, because I mean, I could really just say this movie centers around this bong and people get sucked into its world, and that's about it.
And they die weirdly, that's the best way I can put it.
I guess we'll just go from the top because, like I said, you could say that, but there's just so much more to this movie that's a little enjoyable.
And that's giving it some credit.
And it's only because of like the people, like the actors, their delivery. It's not The Room so bad it's good, but it's bad. It's no wonder it's called Evil Bong. You have to be fucking baked to enjoy it. So
Introducing Tommy Chong too.
yeah, no shit. Which
Again.
pretty decent bit of the movie, but not the whole thing. But
It
advertised.
was a small portion.
Yeah, but he's like front and center on the cover to it. So yeah, any fucking way.
But yeah, we get introduced to...
Jesus stoned off of his fucking ass.
Before that, though,
Oh yeah.
the freaking like introduction of Batman of the 60s, that
yes
with the weed leaves everywhere.
with the most stereotypical like reggae.
Like they just hired somebody off the streets. Like, you sing reggae?
You jamming?
Sure.
Are you jamming? Can you come jamming for
I
us?
can try.
Come jamming for
I
us.
don't know.
So
Like, you play musical instruments. You must be jamming.
Yeah. And the movie opens on a statue of Jesus like with a fucking joint in his mouth, and you're just kind of like, is this where we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're getting into?
And we get introduced to Alistair.
Yeah, who is replying to an ad in the newspaper to be a roommate with the other character, but there's few main characters. Larnell, who is charging $40 a week, and you get the impression that he's going to get his own room. He
No.
doesn't.
He gets a dirty used mattress on the floor.
Which is fucking hilarious, dude, because Alistair reminds me so much of Squeak from Basketball. And that little exchange, it didn't go like this, but I swear on everything, it was just like the fucking line of Basketball when they bring Squeak into their house. And they're like, well, this is pretty sweet. Does this couch fold onto a bed? Yeah, totally great bed. But that's Jenkins' bed. Your bed's over here. And it's a fucking cardboard box for the dog. Because they just throw a fucking little twin-size mattress on the floor. He's like, yeah, $5 extra, bro.
Yep. Which it'd be nice to be able to pay $40 a week to live somewhere.
No shit.
Because you gotta think about that. It's like $160 a month.
That ain't shit, man. And then, here's the only catch, though. All the guys, what looks like it's a studio apartment. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any bedroom. There's like a one bath and a small ass kitchen and a big ass living space. We get introduced to the other two roommates. So you've got Bachman, who straight up just looks like discount fucking Greg Sestero from The Room, who played Mark. I mean, I fucking swear, like just bushier eyebrows.
Basically.
It's like if Greg did a Michelangelo impersonation.
Bruh, what's up?
That's, God damn it, Cody. That's pretty much it.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunghole.
Carabonghole, you mean.
Exactly. And then the other roommate, Brett, who I still cannot fucking pinpoint who he looks like or anything. The closest I can think about is the security guard in Freddy vs. Jason, that blonde-haired dude that was also in Scary Movie. He kind of looks like that guy.
I kept trying to pinpoint him to the entire movie. Like, who does he remind me of? But I couldn't think of anybody or any film, honestly.
And he's like the typical jock character because he walks right up to Alistair and he just comes out of the bathroom. And he's like, oh, this is Brett. And he's just like,
Scratching his fucking ass crack and nuts. And then he shakes his hand.
yeah, Revenge of the Nerds 18 called. They're looking for extras. Is that the humor, guys? Is that it? I mean, is that really what the bar is set so fucking low.
Those jokes aren't even that funny anymore, honestly.
I mean, this is 2006. I mean, probably then, yeah. But now I'm just
Barely then, honestly.
And to kind of comb over it, like you get this dialogue and you get their kind of...
Comb over, like Alice?
Exactly. Alistair has a comb over. But they keep calling him Al, and he's like, it's Alistair. That's kind of a running gag throughout the film, too.
Well, it's Alistair.
It's Alistair. So Anyway, like Brett's giving this whole fucking speech about like, oh, you little fucking twig arms, you need to work out more. Chicks, blah, blah, blah. Chicks dig the long ball. He's obviously typical jock, baseball. Goes over to this fucking, looks like a filing cabinet, like those old metal, like Home Depot filing cabinets with drawers in them. All his little fucking trophies, his little baseball trophies on there. And picks this fucking shell up.
The fuck is this?
And Bachman walks in eating cereal. He's like, oh, it's a shell from my trip to Maui.
Which, by the way, that bowl looked like a lamp bulb, like a lamp shade thing that you have on the ceiling. It's a big, massive fucking bowl.
Yeah,
and when he dropped the shell in Bachman's bowl cereal, it literally broke, like instantly.
Yeah, and milk just splashes all over him, and it's just fucked up because he's just like, what the fuck? I can't hear the ocean anymore. You fucking broke it.
Dude, not cool.
What do you call him? He was like, you queer? Like,
yeah.
Walked off, called him. Like, bear in mind, it's 2006. People were still doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, Bachman always is like, monkey. Like, what? Was that even an expression? Or were they just like, we need to make this character say something cool. We need a catchphrase.
Coin a term real fast. Monkey. That works.
Fucking put it in there. Just write it. We got 6 more days to shoot this.
Yeah.
By the fucking way, this movie was shot in 7 days. Only 2 locations.
It's that obvious.
Yeah. But anyway, apparently Larnell has bought this famous bong from New Orleans, which Bachman stupidly says New Orleans, and I wanted to reach through the screen and choke him out. Just saying.
Just a mere thought probably would have choked him out.
What, if saying it correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's New Orleans. Damn it. Just say NOLA. If you don't know how to do it, just say NOLA. It's just
don't say it at all.
Yeah, there you go. Just Louisiana. Just say it.
Down south in swamp country.
Yep. So that happens, and then we get. By the way, we've got a running count of the whole Batman cutscene with the weed in it and shit. And this, which one was this one? Number what? Number 2. So now you cut to Larnell playing Super Mario Brothers, which I bitched for about a half hour straight.
Minor props for the fact that it was the best Mario game ever, Super Mario World, but you had fucking Atari sounds.
Yeah.
Space Invaders.
Yeah. Like, and it's so fucking obvious. And not just that. Is it Alistair that walks over and cuts it off on him?
Yeah, he pushes the button on the TV screen, and it made it go to a different level on the game. It didn't shut the game off.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Larnell gets all pissed off. Bro, I was on level 15. Bitch, you were on fucking level 3 World 1.
You're still on fucking Yoshi's Island. We know. We've grew up with this game.
Just... my name is going to be changed from this movie from Richie to Bill Nye the Sigh. Hence Guy. Just fuck.
These motherfuckers need science.
They blinded me with science. Anyway, so the fucking bong that Larnell ordered gets delivered.
And like a vacuum cleaner size box. No doubt.
From this dude named Rabbit who works for the wannabe UPS delivery service, which, dude, it reminded me of that episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where the fucking aliens were coming down. And he's all, bro, my dad owns this dealership. Because this dude, swear to God, could not go on, or he could not stop going on about how, what do you say? I'm a professional. I make 200.
I make $200 a week.
I'm a professional. Bro, I want to know what it was like to make $200 a week and live off of it successfully.
I mean, it was early 2000s or mid 2000s.
Still.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but still. Yeah. It'd be nice.
Well, but they pull a bong out of this fucking box, man.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah, no shit. But here's what cracks me up. They make fun of it and the way it looks. Fucking Larnell, that quote or that line, he says, "You two are a cloud of fuck dust."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, that was his grandfather, wasn't it?
No, it was Larnell. And then, goddamn, like, they, because his grandpa comes in later and, oh boy.
Yeah, that was the whole one-liner diner right there.
He's really funny. Because they kind of make short mention of the fact that Larnell came from money and that like he got an allowance and all this shit every week from his grandfather, and he pissed it away by dropping out of his major in college or whatever. And his grandpa got hit by a car, and at first they're just like, "Oh, that fucking sucks." And he's like, "No, the old cocksmoker's still alive. Blah blah blah. He's just in a wheelchair."
And then he rolls in.
Oh, that's
with his fucking attitude from hell.
God. That's a. Is that a bit later? Yeah, it's a bit later. Jesus Christ! But they smoke from this fucking thing because they talk about, oh, this thing's got tits on it. It's got tits, and there's the vag right there. Fucking stupid. So like a third Batman cutscene later, Alistair sees the bong glowing. Okay, 24 hours later, Bachman smokes more, but Alistair never once fucking talks about how this thing was glowing and like orbiting in the middle of the night.
Like no emphasis on this at all. Like no priorities or nothing. Just let it continue. It's probably normal.
Nobody has any kind of like
nobody's worked up about this thing.
Nobody's attentive to anything in this fucking scene or this movie for that matter.
Yeah, they're all pretty much stoned out of their mind.
I guess it makes sense if you look at it that way, but I'm looking at it like, dude, come on now. Even if I was fucking high out of my ass, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, depending on the side effects of the weed too.
This is true. So like Bachman winds up smoking like way the fuck more. And then Brett shows up with Janet and Luann, who apparently they're going to have a party with later. And then they come by a second time, but he shows up with them. And fucking, we get a fucking Robot Jocks reference here that's really funny because Brett winds up laughing at Larnell's attempt to hit on Janet. And he just looks at him and he's like, crash and burn, dude.
Yep.
Fucking Robot Jocks. We love that movie, though. So Luann winds up calling the bong an old, what did she say? An old moldy dick?
Old moldy dick. And then as they were leaving, you hear this like wispy whisper from the bong going, bitch. And then she comes walking in and is like, what did you say to me?
Like Lauren, I was all like, I don't know. It must have been Bachman or something.
Yeah, because he was passed out.
Just sitting here laughing. We were joking around like it's like the ghost of Jim Varney from fucking Wrangler Bob and fast food. Bitch.
Like you literally just hear this, bitch.
You stoned out your ass. Come eat my burgers, bitch.
Your flat ass bitch needs them.
Wrangler Bong.
Come get token with us.
Give you a $5 off token. Some cheeseburgers, bitch.
That smoky flavor.
Smoked Angus.
Smoked anus.
Smoked anus. Grass fries, bitch. Fuck.
Grass-fed beef.
Exactly. God damn it. But later on, the bong winds up sucking Bachman, into the bong world. Which, that's literally what it's called. I was like, what is this? What is this place called? It looks like
it's a fucking strip club.
It looks like a strip club you'd find around here, to be honest.
And
complete with the glow around the screen.
The most awkward room ever. These strippers are just barely doing anything. Like they're just like on the poles, just kind of like wiggling. They're not really dancing per se or grinding. It's just like, yeah, look at my tits.
Do you really want to be in this movie? Like showing your tits though.
I mean, I get the concept of strip clubs and stuff, but it's just that's the emphasis. Like there's nothing to do with, up here or down there. It's just tits.
Yeah, and it just doesn't look very appealing at all, honestly. I mean, granted, like it's overly saturated, but at the same time, it's just like, if you're going to set the scene for this shit, at least make it enthusiastic, because it definitely fucking wasn't.
Or a little more accurate.
I don't know. This was kind of accurate. This looks like a very sad strip joint over here in town at like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning on a Wednesday.
Except the women were a lot more attractive in this movie.
Oof. Oh. Fucking oof, dude. But, god damn it. Jesus Christ.
I don't give a shit.
I know. It's just funny. So, titties galore, obviously, and the Evil Bong starts talking to Bachman, like coaxing him in or whatever. And then a throw out to Doll Graveyard, which is from the same production company. This little fucking thinned out Ooga Booga, the Ooga Booga doll from that movie. He's just sitting there with a fucking cigarette in his mouth, and you just look at him like, what the fuck? And Bachman winds up going and get a lap dance from the stripper, which fucking cracks me up because he's getting this lap dance and where does he get bitten? Because like, what does she have on her fucking? She's like got skulls on her.
She had skull, basically like Halloween, spirit Halloween props stuck to her nipples.
Like Jesus.
And she
Christ.
went in to lean on his neck and bit his neck.
And he just cut over to that doll, and he's fucking jerking
From the
off.
fucking like waist up. You just see him like jerking himself, like the puppeteer's like shaking him like he's a redheaded stepchild.
And the cigarette is just staying right in his mouth too.
Like if you ever get like a stuffed animal and just like flail the head back and forth, that's what it's like.
I flail my hand back and forth. I flail my hair back and forth.
Like fast forward times 2.
Dude, we need to go back and watch it, and then like click the forward button on the PlayStation where it goes to like 1.5 faster, and just
When he's doing that, it's literally like
just like put that sound effect by.
it's like Formula One racing. I love you and I miss you. I wish you'd call me back.
Oh, God damn it,
Janet.
Need for Speed.
Need for weed.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Turbo edition. God damn it. Anyway, so she bites his fucking neck. He bleeds out. And as he's dying, monkey. Really?
Catchphrase, guys.
God damn it. So Brett walks in and everybody's starting to wake up and they're like, oh, great soiree last night, huh? And he's like, yeah, great party too. That joke, if you don't know what a soiree is, it'll go right over your head. But goddamn, who doesn't know that?
They put a lot of emphasis on how retarded the 3 guys were and how intelligent Alistair was. So therefore, it's cringy, but at the same time, it's funny because like, yeah, I mock stupid people too, but at the same time, oh come on, you have to know what this is.
Yeah. And then around this time is when they figure out that fucking Bachman's dead.
I told you he did.
But what I think is hilarious is the way that Alistair says it. He's expired.
What does that mean?
Bitch, he ain't milk. He needs some milk.
He's not whole milk anymore.
No, he's exactly.
Whoa.
He's Bork. He's not milk, he's skim milk.
Yeah.
This bitch 1%. He's expired milk. And then around the same time is when Arnell's grandfather just shows up at the door.
Yeah, they literally stuff Bachman underneath all these freaking pillows and blankets and shit. And he just strolls in.
Yeah, I mean, like, he literally rolls up in that bitch on his fucking wheelchair. Dude, he is, like, probably one of the best parts of this fucking movie, if not the best part, because the way he just comes in there and just starts just ripping them a new fucking asshole. He's just, like, throwing one-liners out, like, all over the place. Like, you cocksuckers, moronic pricks, like, all this shit. What was that one thing he said to, he said it about Bachman, because he's like, he looks at Alistair and he's like, you're new. You're clean cut, not like the other guy.
Yeah.
About as useless as what do you say? About as useful as a soiled tampon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then he just he's like, you got a mind like a urinal cake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck, dude? I only hope that one day convicts will feast upon your scrotal sack. Just talking shit.
All while doing this, he discusses about his new wife.
Oh my god.
Makes it to like this trophy wife, like young as hell woman with like nice everything, basically. And then as soon as she walks into the door, the freaking like sexy ass like stripper music plays on, and it's just like 80-year-old granny just comes in, all hunched over and shit. And you see his grandfather just looking up like, yeah.
And what's funnier about this is that Larnell like fucking cracked a joke at him. He's like, I always hoped you'd marry some blonde big titty bimbo bitch that I could fuck on the side. And he just looks at him. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, I was just kidding, Gramps. Jesus. And it's like literally like older than Betty White coming in this motherfucker. And then she like lays down on the couch.
No, like, what's wrong with her? Oh, she just gets long-winded after walking.
We had a go last night.
Oh my god, that was awkward shit.
Oh my fuck.
She really knows how to go. I bet. Don't care.
No, neither do I. So is really. I love how he just the way they cue this guy out and then go on to the next scene. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna have a quick dump, and then I'm gonna get out of here." And then like you never see him leave, and then he just number 4 to the next fucking scene. I know, me too.
I know, Bork.
I know, I get it, but no, that fucking happens, and just out of nowhere they suspect that the weed has killed him.
It's a bad tainted batch of weed.
Which that's dude, come on.
Which we forget to mention, when the bong absorbs the souls, the feature on the bong itself, like shifting, is changing. So at this point, you're starting to see like just little divots of eyes and like a crease of like where the chin is.
Looks like what's her face from Doctor Who? You pointed that out. It was really funny.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Moisturize me. Smoke me.
No, I can't remember what the fuck I said last night. We were watching it because we were talking about it. I mean, it could have been
I'm so
anything.
blunt and wasted from that point.
Right? No shit. So what makes me fucking laugh though is they dump him in the fucking basement. They dump Bachman in the basement, and the girls are coming over. They fucking clean the place up, which it looks nice after they fucking clean it up.
I mean, if you notice beforehand, just you can't even see the fucking place.
Yeah, true enough. And I mean, I swear to God, we just had that Batman cutscene, and I fucking shit you not.
Number 4.
No, this is 5.
Oh, this is 5?
Yeah, dude.
See, I lost track.
Exactly, there were too fucking many of them.
Oh,
We should be saying Blunt Man and Chronic, but it's not Jay Silent Bob.
is Snoop Dogg Blunt Man?
Right. Oh, I remember what I said. I said vaporize me. I said, wait, try to vaporize me or legalize me.
At this point, yeah, it was a desperate cry for legalization.
No shit. Guys, this is what happens when you legalize it. You'll get a talking bong with some. Like, I swear to God, it's the most sassy woman ever, too.
Yeah,
sassy.
I forgot the actress's name.
And I feel like
it was like Michelle something.
Yeah, and I feel like a dickhead because I don't fucking remember.
But yeah, every time she would talk smack, like she was literally just a sassy woman, just very sassy.
And the bong has a name, EB.
Mm-hmm.
What? Did they ever refer to her as EB?
I think just that one time.
Yeah, because Evil Bong, EB. I mean, it's way to go. But anyway, the bong lures Larnell in there because obviously there's more like fucking useless dialogue and shit. Other than the one-liners they tell about Bachman. It's like, where's Bachman? Oh, he's dead tired. He's just laying low. So fucking bad, dude.
But the whole sequence with Larnell was strange because it was probably the most tasteful sex scene you could possibly think of.
And if it does it count though? I mean, does it really count as that?
He was going down on Evie because she wanted him to blow her.
He was just smoking it. And it was so fucking hilarious because she's like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Why am I watching a bong get off with a guy?
You feel awkward as shit watching this sequence. No bullshit.
No.
So he goes into the bong world, which again, more like I swear to fuck, they use the same shots like through the whole fucking time that anybody's in there.
Yeah, you see in the background they were rearranging all the actresses. That was that noise they were making. Oh, like wait, move them position so it looks different.
We have to cut over here, and you just hear. That's it. Just yep. But no, this is what fucking cracked us up. Every time somebody gets killed by the strippers, there's something different on their titties.
And then this part was sharks.
Yeah, so he's going to touch her titty, which, he fucked up by going for the right one. He should have gone with left shark because, as we all know, left shark is the best shark.
Also, shark titty bitch, shark titty bitch.
Pinky finger, ring finger, and your thumbs, bitch.
Dude gets his whole freaking hand just completely taken off.
Dude, I swear on everything, the first time I ever saw... I said the first time I ever saw this. I saw this the other day, too. I said there, titty, shark, boo, 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 titty, shark, boo, 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 boo. And I was like, yeah, this is... I'm entertaining myself at this fucking point, dude.
With a song that's all over the internet.
Yeah, but I had to resort to that, and that's the sad part. And I had to fucking resort to that.
Because this is our humor, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're not apologizing for any of it. I'm done saying I'm sorry. You should know us by now.
Yes. How many episodes in are we?
God, if you count all the bonus
60s.
episodes, like 70 something, like so fuck. Yeah. But so they kill him, and then back home, the guys are telling the girls that Bachman has laid low. Luann and Brett wind up fucking smoking. And I say Luann and Brett because Alistair doesn't smoke, because we forgot to mention,
He wants to preserve his brain cells.
which he's already past the point of development, so it's not going to fuck him up.
No. But I had such a what the fuck moment.
I know where you're going. This is great.
So Brett's on the recliner, chilled out,
It's so bad.
and fucking homegirl is, I'm quoting this as heavy as possible, horny. She like has a mental breakdown trying to arouse Brett.
It's like a spastastic scene.
It's like she's like shivering with excitement, trying to like get him to, like, I'm horny. I'm so horny for you.
I've literally never seen anybody stoned off their ass act this way. This
No.
is like speed, okay?
You're normally chilled the fuck out. This bitch is like, yeah, she's like on cocaine or something.
No-handed jumping on a fucking pogo stick.
Yeah, trying to be attractive. My
It's a hogo stick.
hoe needs to go.
She need hogo. Get on out of here.
Reminds me of Hodor. Hogo. Hogo.
Jesus Christ.
The look on my face watching this scene, I'm literally about half mouth open with like disgust and
Dude,
confusion.
you had your fucking hand over your mouth at one point like, I'm fucking really seeing this shit.
I'm thoroughly lost because how is this, like I said, how is this attractive?
I don't know.
If a girl jumped on a pogo stick in front of me, like shaking like spastically,
Gyration.
I would open the door, push her ass out, and then call 911 and say she's fucking psycho.
She's high rating all over me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
She needs some hydration.
Yeah, exactly. So she fucking passes out on him in the recliner.
Yeah.
Then Janet, damn it, Janet, passes
love
out.
you.
Yeah, she passes out. So Alistair's like, I gotta go to the fucking Bong world. And in comes Tommy Chong.
Mm-hmm.
Jimbo.
Oh, hey, man.
Dude, I swear to God, Tommy Chong doesn't even have to act. He doesn't have to. They fucking hire that dude and they're like, dude, look.
Be yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Be yourself. Especially in a movie like this, he doesn't have to be anybody but himself. Lingo and everything.
Yep.
Because Tommy Chong is absolutely that cool old 60s motherfucker that is still like, yeah, man. Like, literally, man is every other word, and it's funny.
So his reasoning here, he's trying to hunt down his bong that he mistakenly sold, which he didn't sell. His wife sold because he wasn't aware that she was doing this, and he fucking hates her. Sold his bong online or, you know, whatever at this point, and he's trying to track it down. Well, he finally tracked it down.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why he's there.
And while this is happening, fucking Luann and Brett are in the Bong world. And I just want to understand something here. Why is nobody flipping out about finding out that people are dead? Because once they're in there, they cut back real quick and Alistair finds out that Larnell is fucking dead. But nobody's fucking freaking out about this. So back in the Bong world, I had to fucking laugh because they both find Jack in the Box from the Demonic Toys movie, which is another Full Moon Pictures production. And we joked about this too. There's this fucking bouncer that guards Evie. He looks exactly like bearded Robert Zadar from Samurai Cop with sunglasses.
Mm-hmm. Because he bounces the fuck out of her like crazy.
Yeah, he just fucking picks her up and...
But the way they did it, like, I thought he literally just one-handed tossed her off the screen to the left, and then they pull her to the side on the right. I'm like, oh, okay.
You just hear... Yeah, exactly. So that happens, and then you know this is 2006, okay? Because when Brett fucking sits down And he meets his fucking titty fate with what did she have, like lips on her titties?
She had lips.
It's Brandy from fucking Rock of Love with Bret Michaels. Let just sit back and realize how fucking old this movie is now, and that fucking show, that clusterfuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all the time you get.
Yeah.
And I fucking laugh because as he's getting murdered, EB goes full blown wacky waving inflatable all flailing tube bong on. Her hoses are. She goes, "Oh!" She looks so dumb.
All at this point, the face has literally gone from minor features to like full on makeup and everything.
She looks like a fucked up Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up. Like they peeled Ursula's face, put it on a bluish green cast of fuck, I don't know, some old lady, and there it is.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, you know. So Alistair is talking with Jimbo, and Jimbo's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I'm gonna go in after him." Jimbo's like, "I barely made it out, man. Take these," and I think they're like vitamins or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? They look like Flintstone vitamins too. So he goes in, and meanwhile, Jimbo's trying to fucking like break the bong with like hammer and fucking chainsaw and shit, and she's not having it because mystical powers, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, none of this is scary.
New Orleans voodoo.
Yeah, none of this shit is scary, you guys. Like,
No.
I'm sorry, but it's so fucking.
It's scary that it was made.
Yeah, but it's one of those like it's like one of those just terrible cult films that you can't help but like in some way because it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But he goes in there and immediately finds old girl Janet in a cage dancing with another dude. And she's like, "Damn it, Janet, again."
Didn't we tell you the last time?
Yeah, no shit. So he pulls her away, and then you get like a cameo from Bill Moseley, who has been in a shitload of fucking horror movies over the years.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking comes into the screen. They fucking leave because he gives Alistair gives old girl the fucking vitamins. He takes the vitamins. They leave. Jimbo shows up because EB has smoked him out. But he shows up with a fucking big ass stick of dynamite. I don't fucking laugh at him though, man. Got something for you, little bitch. Just the way he fucking says it. Got something for you, little bitch. And then she's all like, "Bitch, bitch, bitch, bitch," like back and forth. Not really,
No.
but
We wish.
yeah. So he blows the whole fucking bong world to shit. Everybody's somehow still alive.
Miraculously.
Yeah. And I mean that's pretty much it. Like Jimbo becomes king of the bong world and plays with micro machines on their titties. What the fuck?
I don't want to. I don't get it. And then we move on to the next film.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But before we fucking do it, and any of that shit, I need some recovery time, man.
Just a little bit.
If you would like to recover by listening to something else right now, which you don't need to fucking listen, but later on, if you need to recover from this, you can go to Podcoin and listen to some other podcasts. And while you're there, sign up and use our offer code SUPERPOD to get 300 coins on us. God damn
Super Pondicate?
it. What?
What?
What? Podcoin.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
I obtained an item.
Right? You've attained a shitload of items because there's like a shit ton of podcasts on there, including us. It's free on App Store and Android. Sign up at SUPERPOD. Sign up at SUPERPOD.
Super Pondicate.
Use that shit. Sign up at podcoin.com, goddammit.
Just create words and sign up now.
It's free. You can accumulate a shit ton of coins, including the 300 you get from us, and you can cash it in for prizes, gift cards, or you can donate it to charity. There are a lot of really good causes on there.
This is Podcoin.
Exactly. Except you don't have to Sparta kick anybody because it just Sparta kicks ass.
Sparta click.
Sparta click. Yes. Do that. Sparta click the website and the show notes below
Yes.
and do the shit.
Super Pondicate.
But they should just change their name to Super Pondicate.
That'd be my new name now. Super Pondicate.
Midnight Agent Raw and
Super Pondicate.
Super Pondicate. It sounds like Super Pontiac. Like you sound like a car.
have a leather jacket with the Pontiac symbol on my shirt. Yeah.
You get
1980s right here. How are you? Super Pondicate here.
potty ass.
That's normally what I do when I go to the bathroom is potty ass.
Jesus Christ. Well, while you go do that, sign up on Podcoin.
Yeah, I gotta go do that real quick.
Yeah.
So.
While he's doing that, sign up for us on Podcoin. And while you're over there, check out our sisters from different misters, the faves of our lives.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany,
And I'm Kelly,
and we're the hosts of the Faves of Our Lives.
the podcast about everyone's favorite everythings.
This season, we talk about everyone's favorite TV shows by taking polls and comments on social media.
Join us for laughs, banter, and made-up words.
You can find us on Facebook and Twitter at the Faves of RL1. That's at the Faves of RL and the number 1.
Bye.
Hey, did they listen to it yet? I'm not sure. Because they make up words just like we just did.
Fuck yeah.
Well, wait, hold on.
Okay. They're so wholesome.
I know.
I fucking love them. Go check out Brittany and Kelly on the Faves of Our Lives, damn it.
Definitely.
They're on TV shows this season.
And you guys should use the word Super Pondicate.
Super Pond Dickhead.
That was a Super Pond dickhead.
Super Pun.
Super Pun.
Why the fuck isn't our offer code Super Pun?
Because we're literally the pun masters.
That's
the
right.
Punishers.
Exactly. God damn it. Marvel at us.
Dun dun.
Or get shot.
Frankly, you know.
Exactly. We are a fucking castle of puns.
Yeah. A White Castle.
Your pun cess is in another castle. Are you ready for the Gingerdead Man? Are you ready? Are you ready for the Pondicate Man?
They get abused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the super Pondicate Man.
Dun 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 dun.
This was a goddamn treasure of a film. Okay. Gary fucking Busey,
Just fucking walks into a diner and robs this shit.
the fucking Cadillac Jack's diner. His name, Millard Fendelmeyer.
These two things do not get along.
Should have been Fondelmeyer. I'm just saying. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles, goddammit. I don't even give a fuck.
Apparently not.
I really don't.
Super Fondelmeyer.
Super Fondelmeyer. God, yes. What's that cookie company name? Was it Otismeyer?
Oh, Odemeyer,
Yeah, yes.
I think it's called.
Yeah, Millard Odemeyer. There we go. So Fiddlemeyer robs the Cadillac Jack's diner. He kills everybody except for Sarah Lee.
Because nobody does it like her.
Nice, exactly. Nice job. I think a lot of people in this movie have fucking names that come like from cookie shops and food places.
Diabetes, you know.
Exactly. Diabetes. Wolf of Brimley here. Diabetes.
Here for diabetes.
Super Pondibetus. Just saying.
Wolf of Brimley here for Super Pondibetus.
So Gary Busey fails to fucking kill Sarah, but he kills her brother and her dad. Which you don't find that out until a little bit later, but she's like the only fucking survivor. Except for her mom. Which was she there? Okay, that's what I fucking thought.
Nope.
So anyway, that fucking happens. And dude, look, when he goes to fucking shoot her, because he says something like his mother, like, you know, there's no backstory to this motherfucker. He says something about his mom, like, telling him what to do and
the
shit.
one thing that he always remembers to do because of his mother is to finish the job.
But can we talk about that fucking yelp that he lets out before, or like right when he screams? He's like, "Yeah!" He sounded like that dude, Howard Dean, that the Democratic candidate that ran years ago.
Right. When you're in an immense, like stressful situation and you're trying to contemplate whether or not you should do this or not, he's in that situation, and then just all of a sudden he goes to shoot and he's just
Oh shit!
he just literally abused his vocal cords.
He really did. God, there's a lot of clarity in there.
Yeah. A lot of Garrity.
Exactly. I don't know how long. They don't say like how much later it is. But
They
you
don't
get-
explain a whole lot.
No, they really fucking don't. And it's like a 70-minute film. They could have put some shit in there. They could have put some exposition, but they fucking did not.
But they didn't.
So here's a fruit roll. So cut to the
here's a cookie.
No shit. You cut to the opening credits, and there's Betty's Bakery. What? Go from Cadillac Jack's to Betty's Bakery because, the mom opens up a bakery. Because what do you do after a tragic event? You open up a bakery and you become a fucking alcoholic.
Take your mind off of things.
Which Jack Daniels prevalent throughout the fucking entirety of this movie with that bitch.
There's a lot of jacking going on here.
Cadillac Jack Daniels. They don't whisk the dough there. They whiskey it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people keep coming back for more.
It just tastes so good.
I mean, I don't think that's what happened, but I would assume it did happen. This is in Waco.
With Betty there, I mean, probably.
This is in Waco, Texas, by the way. California, but Waco, Texas. We're just pretending like we went to Waco and filmed this movie.
We had to Waco up.
Exactly. I can't wake up. Waco up. I can't wake up. Waco up inside. Cookies! That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Super Pondicate brothers.
Exactly. So, through some fuckery, you find out that Fendelmeyer has been executed. And they don't explain, but Sarah looks out the back, and there's this like dark cloaked bitch walking away, who we find out later is supposedly his mother / a witch. And she somehow has dumped his ashes into the ginger mix. What the fuck?
From the point of her walking away to Brick getting the package, opening it up, dumping the ashes, supposedly the ashes at this point, we don't know what the fuck it is, into the mix, mixing it up, and then all of a sudden, while he's talking to Sarah, it's just like this random like slice.
Yeah, dude, and it's like, I love how she's like, don't move. And what does he fucking do?
He puts his hand over the mix and
just
lets it bleed.
Just bleeds, and nobody makes me
slip knots.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
He waits and bleeds.
He waits and needs.
Waits and needs.
Oh, this ain't no cookie cutter movie, you guys.
No.
So
it breaks the mold.
Exactly. God damn it. It's very seasoned.
Yep.
So he fucking I don't know how or why it comes up, but he asked Sarah out to go to WrestlePalooza, and apparently he's got some kind of like wrestling persona. He calls himself the Butcher Baker. Like you say, meet your maker, meet your baker. For tonight, your ass is toast. What the fuck?
He reiterated that a couple times. Like your ass is toast. Your ass is toast.
That scene came off just like fucking Paul Rudd in Wanderlust when he's fucking sitting in the mirror. I'm gonna put my dick in. You gonna take that dick.
You're gonna take that dick.
You gonna take that dick. I'm gonna put my dick in. Oh yeah. I'm fixing to fuck you. But instead he's just sitting there. Your ass is toast. And then I'm gonna fuck you.
He does this random like fisticuffs looking posture, but it's like not really normally how you fight. It's just like he's, a raptor or something.
Fight.
Bite.
Round 1. Bake. I don't fuck
that got awkward.
Yeah, so okay, there's the flour has already been put into the mixer, so he does all this shit, and then he goes and pours the mix into the automatic whisker.
And then eventually, as the concoction, I guess at this point, starts to take form, you see this tiny little baby hand.
It's like Deadpool's left hand.
Mm-hmm. That's where it was.
Yeah.
It got chopped off and put into this bakery.
Yeah.
In Waco.
And dude, at the fucking same time this is happening, I had to laugh because Sarah's mom, drunkenly, Betty, is shooting at the cafe across the street. Dude, at the fucking point blank accuracy with this fucking shotgun is just unparalleled.
The slugs just don't spread. They just stay in one neat position.
And there's 3 little strings holding this thing up, and she manages to shoot 2 of them like point fucking blank.
It's like somebody was behind the banner with a pair of scissors, and when she shot, it just
Dude, she was
shot.
I've got it. She was drinking to improve her eye. So red bread redemption has just taken place.
Makes sense.
Either red bread or bread dead redemption. We don't know.
Dead.
Gingerbread dead redemption.
Yeah.
I know. I'd be going crazy too, puppos. But the dough is alive, goddammit. And another food person shows up, Jimmy Dean, who's the owner of said cafe.
Who tries to get them to get bought out, basically.
$50,000.
Which, how long will that last in the economy?
I don't
Not very
know.
long.
But he fucking knew how long it would last in a Walmart.
Yeah. So he tries to buy the bakery out of them so they can not have any competition anymore.
Yeah.
And Sarah's just like, no.
And then his daughter, which, are we really supposed to believe this dude's old enough to have a fucking full-grown daughter that's like 20-something years old? Who is Miss Pretty Face of Waco? Fucking Lorna.
Let's face it, she's not.
No, definitely not.
Fucking bambo.
Exactly. Sarah is sad about her dad and brother perishing. And apparently the shop is fledgling because the sales are down. She's all worried. The shop is fledgling. My mom's an alcoholic. I ain't making no bread from this goddamn fucking bakery.
These perishable goods.
The store is perishable. Let's just get that out of the fucking way. The store itself is fucking perishable.
Yep.
So Brick, Butcher Baker, gives her a speech and tries to motivate her. Tries to invite her to WrestlePalooza and winds up just leaving because she's like, nah, I don't want to go.
I don't feel like wrestling.
No, I'm just gonna wrangle with this fucking bread.
Right.
So that fucking happens. And she's dude. Oh my god. I don't know, dude. It's fucking hilarious to me because he's all decked out in his wrestling gear with like the elbow pads and shit. But no, she goes and cuts the gingerbread man out. And I want to know, who was this gingerbread man being baked for? Because it's fucking huge.
I know, it's like a good 3 foot almost, 2 feet.
Yeah, and she cuts it, she throws it in that giant fucking Busey bake oven, and the motherfucker comes to life. And it's great because I forgot to mention, guys, rest in peace, the legendary Beaker that we all loved, John Carl Beaker, designed the Gingerdead Man for this movie. John Carl Beaker did a fucking great job on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was funny. Because you can tell where like the full suit was and like where they put the prosthetics over the face whenever he's on the big ass bacon sheet.
Right.
And he's just like, and then he comes to life and Jesus Christ. It's just Jesus Christ. It's hilarious.
All shit breaks loose.
Yeah. But anyway, like while this is going on, Sarah gets confronted by Lorna, who is, she finds out Lorna is trying to plant like a rat in there to get him shut down, and Sarah just cream pies her right in the face.
Yep.
With a cream pie.
I was about to say, this cannot get sexual.
You nasty fucking perverts.
Yeah.
But then there's a food fight.
Yeah, very strange food fight. But
They're just like throwing like small, like not handful lumps, but just like little. They fucking salt bay the fuck out of each other with the flour that's in there. Flour bay. It's like flour power. It's like, I dust you. Remember Jackass?
White flour.
Jeez, white flour. Remember on Jackass when they would fucking antique people?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what happened here. I'm Sarah Lee and welcome to Jackass. Like, yeah. So then we get Amos Cadbury. Fucking
oh my god.
This fucking doucher breaks the fight up. What the fuck's going on in here? You said you were just coming in to leave a note. Really?
He left a nope.
No shit. And he looks like they went out of their way to try to make him look like he was some kind of like punk rock or some kind of like
delinquent, basically.
Yeah, like he's got like the eyebrow stud and like the buzz cutted hair, dude.
The long ass cargo shorts
and the sleeveless shirt and the black sleeveless shirt, all that shit. But then all of a sudden, Lorna sees the fucking Gingerdead Man in the oven, like in the window. And it's just funny because he's like, he sounds like Mr. Krabs. But he's bread, so he's Mr. Carbs instead. Yeah. He's like,
gonna kill ya.
bitch. So she flips the fuck out. What is that? And he's, because they open the door and he scuttles away. And they fucking turn around. What the fuck is that? Sure ain't the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy. Or the Pillsbury fucking Doughboy.
The Killsbury fucking Doughboy.
Dude, yes. I think Amos calls him the Killsbury Doughboy.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And, yeah, so Sarah's like, oh, I cooked it, and blah, 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 and Amos just doesn't believe it. After just fucking seeing this bitch alive, just doesn't believe it. It's all some prank. Bitch, it responded to you.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is going to be that tiny, by the way, running around like a little cookie? And I mean, it's not really a tiny-ass cookie, but it's definitely smaller than like Chucky would be.
Yeah, just a tad bit smaller.
It still reminds me a lot of turkey from Thanksgiving, dude.
Nice tits, bitch.
Nice tits, bitch. Nice chips, bitch. Chocolate chips and shit. God.
Nice chocolate chips, bitch.
Chicks Ahoy. That's what he sees. Like he looks out and sees like a barrage of titties everywhere. He's like, Chicks Ahoy.
Mm-hmm.
Or Tits Ahoy. I mean, either way.
Tits ahoy.
Tits, oh boy. But then out of nowhere, after all this shit, Sarah just kind of dives in. She's like, it's black magic. She just somehow knows that it's black magic because she explains how she fucked with a Ouija board a while back with a friend and made contact with some spirit that wound up being transferred to other people and killed everybody the same way he was tried for or some shit. Yeah, more needless fucking exposition. It's a killer goddamn cookie.
That's all we need to know.
So Amos decides he wants to exploit the cookie because he's like, man, we could put this on Leno, Letterman. I just said, you know what? Talk show host David Letterman and Jay Leno combined to form Leto.
Jared Leto.
Exactly. So he's like, we could put this on fucking Leno, Letterman, make some bank off this cookie. So they fucking hunt it like a bunch of dipshits.
Mm-hmm.
Phones are dead. Then we find that out because Lorna fucking whips her cell phone out, calls her dad, like her phone's gonna die. But she doesn't call the cops.
No.
Calls her fucking dad. Dad, we need you to get here. What'd she say? We need you to get here. There's homicidal baked goods after us.
Like, what's a sausage company gonna do?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. But Betty, the mom, shows up looking for her alcohol, and she's like, this isn't right. What's this? What's going on? Very unconvincingly looking around. What's going on? What is this?
What are you?
What are those? What are those? Finds the Gingerdead Man, and she's just like pointing at it all, like smiling, looking at it and shit. And the damn thing's hiding a knife behind his back.
You ever tried a ladyfinger?
He fucking cuts her goddamn finger off.
And she's keeping a, fairly low tone almost. She's just like, ah! Ah!
Nice effects, though, on the hand.
Yeah.
Like the blood squirting everywhere. That was a nice little touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that she could touch with that finger, but that was a nice touch.
She's a jelly-filled donut at that point.
Dude, fuck yeah. The jellies escaped.
Yep.
I'm totally jelly about that.
Don't be jelly peanut butter.
No shit. Amos leaves to find a phone since the lines are down. Betty recognizes Miller's voice, which is really fucked up because which, by the way, Miller is the cookie for those still with us. So he's peeking over, like she falls into this like hamper of like cloths and aprons and shit.
Something.
I don't know if he just leans over. He's like, you don't recognize my voice, blah, blah, blah. But you can tell like Gary Busey is hamming it the fuck up in this, which he hammers something up later, but
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Which was it that chick that was like in the very beginning kind of explaining to Sarah who comes back? I can't remember her fucking name now.
Which chick?
The one that
the Spanish chick.
yeah, because he fucking he hits her with a frying pan.
Yeah, like conks her out.
Real fucking hard.
Yeah.
And so Amos winds up finding a gun in Lorna's car. Which that didn't make sense either. There's a fucking car outside. Why didn't they just leave?
Because they have to confront this demon, apparently.
No, you fucking don't. Just fucking look, you're losing business. you're losing money. Just set the place on fire, bake the fucker again, collect the insurance money.
Yeah.
I mean, just collect the fucking insurance money and get away.
Or just burn the whole fucking place down, yeah.
I mean,
just fucking leave Texas, you know.
Leave Waco, Texas.
You're not Waco here.
Waco and Baco, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
No, he finds that gun, and the Gingerdead Man winds up like cutting the lights out, and so nobody can fucking see. Which, Jimmy Dean fucking shows up. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Nothing. At all, because
Literally nothing.
the Gingerdead Man comes in the car, and how in the fuck did he like get a rolling pin and some other utensils from the kitchen to utilize as a driving apparatus? Because he had a freaking rolling pin for his pedal
I don't fucking know,
that
dude.
he pushed down, and he literally he went like 2 feet and stopped abruptly and like kind of crept up. And then freaking Jimmy's like, "Oh no. He wouldn't even
What are
get
you
out of the
doing?
fucking way."
What are you doing?
And he rams into Jimmy like hard enough to kill him, quote.
I love the splat sound that it made. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about Amos pointing that fucking gun in Sarah's face like a dipshit.
She's like, "What do you need that for?" "Oh, we just might need it." And he literally pulls like the freaking Luke Skywalker with the lightsaber, like staring at it, but in her face. It's like, "Yeah, we might need it. Here, point the barrel at your face." "Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move it here for a second."
Yeah. I mean, they go back in and they wind up finding Julia. That's her name. I couldn't fucking remember.
Oh, yeah.
They find her in the freezer and she's just fucking slathered in icing with cherry nipples. Like they literally,
She's been whipped.
they made this They made this whole fucking cast of like goddamn frosting.
Mm-hmm.
Big ass, like oversized gingerbread woman with titties with her head sticking out of it. And they just put little cherries on her nipples.
As soon as I saw them drag her out, I just lost my composure. I was like, I can't take this seriously anymore.
Yeah, there should have been like a trail of cream coming over behind the thing.
Peaches and cream.
Exactly.
Bitches and cream.
Bitches and cream. Bitches and cream. So Lorna goes outside to look for her dad, who is pinned to the fucking building by the car.
Still
And
there.
so instead of like shaking him and like
And
really
baking him.
overly mourning, yeah, exactly. How ironic! She beats Jimmy Dean.
She beats that meat.
She beats the fuck out that sausage. Oh, it's a balanced breakfast, sir.
It's a sausage fest.
Exactly. It's like, I'll miss you, Dad. Like, not convincingly whatsoever.
It was a good morning. Not
It-
anymore.
well, it's a morning, but
It's a good morning. like,
Exactly.
you're crying.
So Amos and Sarah figure out that the cookie is Findelmeyer. God, I hate saying that fucking name.
Fondlemeyer.
Fondelmeyer. And yeah, Lorna winds up coming back inside, and she gets cut in the face by the Gingerdead Man.
Just real quick.
How about a facial? Bitch. Telling you it's the ghost of Wrangler Bob.
Yeah. In the form of Gary Busey.
Why don't we just call it Wrangler Glob? It's just fucking.
Regular Rob.
It's just the best fucking cookie ever.
Did it all for the cookie.
The what?
The cookie.
The what?
Now you can take that cookie.
And stick it up your.
Yeah.
Stick it up your.
Yeah.
Stick it up your.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Gingerdead Man talks shit to a rat, but dude, god damn it! Like, what? Why was that even there?
For a little bit of a comedic break, I guess.
I can honestly tell you that was one of the better parts. Hey, you, come here, you little shit!
You rat bastard.
You rat bastard! You little shit! I think he called her a little shit like 3 or 4 times.
Yep. Try to, chase it. I was like, you want to fight?
Yeah. Put him up. Eat me, motherfucker. Yeah, you want a piece of me? That's it.
Yeah.
Like, you want a piece of me? But yeah, so Lorna gets pissed off and tries to leave. I love it. She's like, I got fucking cut in the face, and I'll be damned if he gets anything else. Trips over some fucking wire that apparently he's booby trapped. And bruh, good effect, by the way. Stabbed in the fucking head with a knife.
Yep. And it looks like one of those combat knives, not like an actual kitchen knife or anything.
Yeah.
Because the handle looked different.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bigger than her fucking face, it looked like.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if somebody shoved a whole cleaver into her head.
That's what some people say, yeah. It's bigger than her face.
Some people say it was a cleaver.
To the face. Others say it was a knife.
But it could be. But there is just no room in this modern world for a gingerdead man.
And his knives.
Thank you.
She did not go gentle into that good knife.
No, fuck no. Gentle into the good knife?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. So nobody mourns her. They're just like, oh, she gets stabbed in the fucking head.
What do we do?
What are we going to do? They look for Findelmeyer, and he starts talking shit at him the whole time. Like it's like his voice bounces everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, motherfuckers. I'm over here. You ain't shit. Bitch. You ain't shit. Bitch. Like, that's how quickly it goes away.
Come get me. Where are you? I'm over here. Haha.
We're over here.
Like zoinks.
Yeah, that happens for like 2 or 3 fucking minutes and just... But I think it's hilarious because as they look on like one of the weight scales and there's Betty's finger.
And then Amos is like, I think it's pointing us to go somewhere. Just
Look,
casual.
I'm sorry, but that is the fucking last thing I would think of.
Yeah, I know.
But it's pointing to the fucking the Busey Bake Oven. I'm not going to call it anything else but the Busey Bake Oven.
And lo and behold, there's Betty sitting in the oven.
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
Which, at this point, I thought she'd be dead. But she's not. So they drag her out. And he just pushes her back into... He pushes Sarah into the oven.
And just locks it.
And mallets the fuck out of Amos.
This is where the mallet takes place.
Yeah, he tenderizes him right in the fucking forehead. Pow!
Hammer!
Same time.
Exactly.
Bro, I got hammered.
I got so hammered last night.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Bruh.
Should have went to Brockus.
Monkey.
Or Brockman.
Monkey. Stupid shit. Oh, fuck. But anyway, yeah, he has this gun still. And he somehow manages to sit up enough to fire off at the Busey Bake Oven.
2 rounds into the lock.
So that's 2 out of the 6 that are in the barrel.
Correct.
So the lock breaks open. She gets out. And somehow Busey grabs the knife. I mean, it grabs the fucking gun.
Looking for this?
Yeah, but not before Butcher Baker shows back up. I was driving by, saw you guys in the window. They're in the back. There are no fucking windows. And why did it take him that long to drive by, see them get out of the car and go to the back? It was like 10, 15 minutes.
Not only that, he jumped from the top of the oven.
Yeah, and then he just looks over at fucking Gingerdead Man. Your ass is toast.
Pulls a fucking gun on him and just starts shooting all the people in the room.
There should have been 4 bullets left, but somehow...
There were 40.
Yeah.
Because he just kept firing the entire time.
Oh, yeah, he looks at him. He's like, eat me, you punk bitch. Because I think he winds up wrestling him to the ground. And so, what does he fucking do?
He eats him.
Yeah. And the whole time he's just cussing him. You motherfucker. Jelly flying.
He cusses him as he goes down his stomach. You motherfucker.
Yeah, like jelly everywhere. Oh, fucking got milk.
That was such a stupid line. Because literally the next scene is Julia and Brig. He's drinking milk, like chugging it down. And she's just like, so... You're a tough guy, aren't you?
Butcher.
Baker.
Just so dumb. And dude, it could have like maybe had like the little happy ending right there.
But it didn't.
No, it fucking really didn't. And you know what? I've got to say, the makeup effects like coming up are really cool too because they all kind of leave, and Miller, which is his last name, he's looking in the mirror, and you know something's fucked up because he just starts looking down at his stomach, is like all gurgling, and fucking Findelmeyer's up in that bitch like, it's free real estate. He's possessing the shit out of this guy, y'all.
It's like, you think I were done, but not by a long shot.
But wait, there's more.
There's more cookie to go around.
But wait, there's s'mores. So Brick winds up getting like a full-blown Evil Dead treatment look, which looked really cool, by the way.
Especially in the shadow part when he was looking over, it's just black eyes and the contacts and the mouth was just all grotesque and shit.
Dude, if they would have gone in post-production and added a little bit of like voice warping, like layered some dialogue, it honestly probably would have come off a little bit scary.
Mm-hmm.
But not only do they make him look like Evil Dead, they fucking straight up ripped off the "Give Me Some Sugar, Baby" line, and that's where it lost me, because I was like, oh man, you could have totally been your own thing, and you could have had like this nice little touching tribute, but you fucked it up.
Yep.
And you know what would have been better? If he fucking said it's Miller time.
Yep. Which also the mirror part, it's mirror time. Whenever he noticed himself in the mirror and he said that line, we both thought that would have been a perfect stop at the movie.
Yeah, but
it was just no.
Yeah, because he looks up and he's just like, what did he say? Something like, "I'm coming for you" or some shit. He's like, "It's not over. I'm coming for you, Sarah." And that's it. It could have fucking...
Not by a long shot.
Yeah, could have faded to black right then and there. Would have been an excellent fucking cliffhanger. But no. He's got to go back and go after Sarah alone.
Right.
But this is kind of what sucks, man. I really liked him, and he didn't deserve to die.
Not like that.
But, yeah, exactly. But I get, like, the whole, he's possessed, gotta fucking kill the host. But, dude, Brick didn't deserve that shit.
No, they eventually locked him, like pushed him back into, well, Julia jumps into him, basically. Pushes him into the oven, and they lock it, which, again...
Fucking Hal.
Where's the lock that you shot off?
Bitch, where?
None of this shit makes sense, but that's the point. So yeah, he basically gets baked alive.
Yeah. He perishes in the fire.
He's perishable goods.
Exactly. Or bads, we don't know at this point. When the good goes bad.
The good and the bad and the ugly.
No,
the good, the bad, and the UBC.
Or ugly.
Yeah.
But
either way.
Yeah. So they, again, don't give any kind of timeline or anything. So apparently later, business is booming again. Betty is not an alcoholic anymore. I guess seeing a talking gingerbread man fucked her up pretty good to where she doesn't need alcohol. I, on the other hand, probably would have delved further into the bottle. I don't know. But they're having a bake sale. And some kid walks up and he's like, "You got any gingerbread, man?" And they're sitting there just like, "No, fuck," basically like, "Nah, fuck that shit."
We were tired of that one.
Yeah, and then I don't remember who it was. Like, "Oh, we actually do. Some nice old lady came and brought these by. Couldn't you just die?"
Yeah.
And you open it up, there's like 5 or 6 of them in there, and you hear like a faint laugh, and it's like, oh, you kind of figure out that there's still more of his body dust around, apparently, because they've been baked into more fucking gingerbread man. There were fucking 2 more. There were 2 sequels to this movie, including a fucking crossover with Evil Bong.
What was that line earlier that we said something about dust from the first film? Fuck dust.
Yeah, a big old cloud of fuck dust.
There's some extra fuck dust left over.
There is a fuck dust. Ugh, God. That's Gingerdead Man, you motherfuckers.
You're dead, motherfuckers.
God damn it. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I think it's safe to say that this one fucking takes the cookie cake.
Yeah, it was one-sided.
Very, very much so. I mean, like miles better than Evil Bong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Evil Bong like could have probably been more, but given the budget and the time constraint as far as shooting, it didn't have what it took to overpower this one. This movie was a little bit better. They had better effects. The acting was better, honestly, in this one.
Also, the weird camera angles in Gingerdead Man.
Yeah, there was like a couple of Dutch angles in this motherfucker, and I noticed one of them that was kind of like a nod to Sam Raimi because it goes from like a left-leaning like Dutch angle and they move the camera up and over in like a 45-degree angle and then all of a sudden it's like a right Dutch angle.
Mm-hmm.
It looked cool though.
But it's just kind of out of place in a weird way.
Yeah, a little bit.
It just threw me off.
Yeah, so Gingerdead Man fucking wins this one, guys. And as for Evil Bong,
You lose.
perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for that one, dude.
Definitely.
Because yeah,
We've said plenty, like way too much. So
yeah. So next week is going to be a lot of fun. We are traveling to fucking Atlanta, Georgia, guys.
yes,
We're gonna go check out Drulu on their current tour.
along with one of my other favorite artists, Tails.
Yeah, and we're bringing along a really good buddy of ours for this one, and he'll actually be sitting in and talking about this show with us.
Along with whatever else we come across.
Yeah, because I mean, this is gonna be. I want to say this will be the first, not the first time, but the first time with a decent mic setup and shit that we've actually brought this out on the road. Because, god damn it, y'all, the last time that we went on the road with this show, we got fucking knocked out by Mike Tyson and left in a goddamn parking lot in Houston for about a year.
Don't know why.
Maybe it was all those times we sucker punched his ass.
Well, he deserved it.
That's messed up.
It's messed up.
Messed up. But yeah, look out for that shit. And then the week after that, Cult Cinema Showdown 22. It just got put up on Amazon Prime from Cinema Epic, Lycan Colony, Jesus
Yes.
Christ, versus Suburban Sasquatch.
Oh, I can't wait for these two.
Neither can I. I'll have you know that I bought Suburban Sasquatch as a part of this 6-movie collection called Depraved Degenerates. And I'm just, yeah, I
Purchase well spent.
Oh, you goddamn right it is. I paid $6, dude. Like, it's like $1 a movie.
Can't beat that deal.
No, you fucking can't. So be sure to look out for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Go buy our fucking merchandise, guys. We have taken the prices down to $5 off. Just do it. Just go visit our store Frontier store.
Put our shit on top of you.
And it's not even shit.
No, it's good shit.
It is.
The best shit.
It doesn't even stink.
No. Not until you put your stank on it. Your Tony stank.
Tony Stank. All over it. You what was the offer code?
Super Pondicate.
That's it. There is no offer code, but we just wanted to say Super Pondicate again. Dude, fucking our fucking third Cult Cinema Showdown Syndicate Smasher, Super Pondicate Smasher. That needs to be a fucking movie.
The Pondicate smashing showdown is between the two of us. Who will win? Midnight Agent Raw or Pondicate?
Oh, Condicate Smasher. Oh, damn it. But yeah, go to our merch store and buy our shit. If you'd like to listen to past, present, and future episodes of us, go to our website, supermediabrospodcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
Do that shit. And if you want to follow us on social media, we're going to give you the rundown again.
As always.
Facebook.com/supermediabros.
Click. You gave me the eyebrows like, wait for it.
It's legend. Dairy. Twitter.com. No.
Moo.
Twitter.com/supermediabros_.
Moo. I need to be more original, but I'm not.
Wake it.
But
Bake
I'm
it.
not.
But I'm not. So here's a fruit roll up. Instagram.com/supermediabrospodcast.
Moo.
Come moo at our stupid pictures.
Just comment moo on anything we post from now on. I will literally comment back moo.
Moo. Come look at our moopid pictures. God damn it.
Let us move you with the words of wisdom.
Don't have a cow over it, though, okay?
Just quit milking this joke.
I was about to say the same fucking thing.
There's a lot at stake here.
Yes.
It's a rare occasion when we get to this point.
Don't want to have any beef with you, sir.
No. If we do, we don't care.
I think I'm fucking done. I'm done.
You're baked to the right temperature. You're done.
Yeah, I'm fucking stick a fork in me.
I was supposed to say stick what up you?
Stick a fuck in me because I have no fucks to give anymore.
Okay.
I'm fucking done.
That escalated.
Yeah, it did.
Roll out like the grandpa.
Wheelie, that's funny.
Wheelie funny.
This was Cult Cinema Showdown 21. Waking and Bacon, episode 68. For this week, I've been Midnight Agent Raw.
I'm Old Comedy.
Shades on.
We're off.
Wake and bake, motherfucker.